Hi, welcome to my Gua Sha facial tutorial. So I wanted to do a video to show you how to do a basic facial Gua Sha routine using your new Gua Sha stone. So you may have bought one from me, in which case it will look like this in rose quartz and comes presented in this lovely little box. Or if not, you might have your own. Either way, this is a great little routine you can do daily before you go to bed. Make sure that you've cleansed your face before you begin, removed any makeup, do your usual facial routine. And then you want to apply some facial oil. What I actually do is add some oil with some moisturiser so it's not too oily. So I use the Neal's Yard orange flower facial oil, excuse me, and I mix that with the frankincense hydrating cream. So you don't just want to use lotion by itself because you need a bit more glide on the skin and you don't want to have drag on the skin. So just going to add a few drops of oil to some lotion, warm it in my hands. And again, this is applying to clean skin. I'm just going to press into the skin. Not forgetting the neck. Lovely. And you want to take your Gua Sha stone. So if you've got one from me, you'll get it in this lovely box and it has a little magnetic lid there, so it keeps it all safe. You also have a quick start Gua Sha user guide in there, so that will help you if you need it. And then inside, to keep your Gua Sha all safe in this lovely box, because I have learned if you drop your Gua Sha on a hard surface, it will break. This is sad. I've done it 3 times. My cat pushed one off once. I dropped one on the floor, and I think I dropped one in the sink as well. So yeah, don't drop your Gua Sha. They are fragile, so keep it in the box. So when you use a Gua Sha stone, you want to use it so that it's almost flat to the skin, so almost like this, not so much up on its edge like that. So want to have it at quite a flat angle to the skin. And you always want to work from the middle of your face outwards, and that's to work with the lymphatic system. So using your Gua Sha is brilliant to get rid of puffiness and fluid retention, and to improve the whole circulation system of your face. So working from the centre outwards, I tend to start from the top, I work my way down, again helping with the lymphatic system coming down the neck. So we're going to start in the middle of your eyebrows. Actually, this is an acupressure point called Yin Tang, which is also known as your third eye. It's located right between your eyebrows, and using the pointy edge, just very gently create little circles, barely any pressure, just really gentle, and just keep moving it in circles, and take a few deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. You can do this about 3 times, and this is a really lovely grounding, calming point. Okay, nice way to start. So then we're going to start with the forehead. So I'm going to start first by working up the forehead like this. So lifting, toning the skin. So and what you can also do with the hand which isn't holding the Gua Sha is stabilize your skin so that it's not being dragged too much with it. So I'm going to do this. My Gua Sha stone is quite flat to my skin, and I'm just going to draw the Gua Sha up slowly. And do that about 4 times. You can do this sort of 4 to 10 times per spot, but I'm just gonna do it 4 times so that I don't take too long showing you. So I'm just moving along the forehead, working from just above the brow and keeping the Gua Sha stone reasonably flat, and I'm also not applying much pressure. In traditional Gua Sha in Chinese medicine, this is actually quite a sort of aggressive pressure that they use, often leaving you bruised and red. So this is a much gentler version that we are doing because you can't be walking around with bruised faces. So working the whole forehead, I'm doing this a bit more quickly and not as many strokes as you would do. Again, about 5 to 10 strokes per area. I'm just coming, you can go up into the hairline, that's absolutely fine. And it's so nice and cooling. Actually, the stone is quite cool right now. You can also put it in the fridge or in some water, some ice. It's really nice and cooling. Okay, forehead done. Now you're going to use this little groove here for either side of the nose. I'm just going to press in gently, 2 little acupressure points, and you're going to give it a little wriggle. Again, you can take a breath in and out. I'm going to turn it around because it's a slightly different shape. And do that again, little wiggle, breath in and out. I'm going to use the same shape now to go along the top of the brow, so the orbital ridge here, and again keeping it nice and flat. I'm going to follow, and then I'm going to do a little flick up, so I'm following curvature of the brow and then flicking up like you're doing some calligraphy. Over the brow. Oh, this is so soothing for the eye. Up, once more. Lovely. And this is just so relaxing. So again, I'm just pinning with my other finger so that my skin isn't getting dragged. A little flick up. Always be really careful around your eyes as well because the skin is thinner, so definitely don't want to be putting any firm pressure around this sensitive area. So now I'm going to work across here, and I really love this bit because for me I always get sort of stuffy sinuses, and you can actually sort of, well, I can feel the sort of fluid being moved when I do this, and so it gets rid of a lot of puffiness, and it gives you more definition in your cheekbones. So yeah, this is lovely. So this time I'm going to use the longer edge, that one, and I'm going to work across the whole cheek, and again I'm lifting up like this. Keeping the stone as flat as I can. It's really good if you have dark circles as well. This tends to sort of, sort of sink around your eyes. And then if you turn your gua sha over, you've got this sort of pointier end, and you can just track underneath the cheekbone here using a little bit more pressure. So you can feel that point going under the cheekbone. You don't need to use too much pressure. This is really good as well if you suffer from tension in the jaw. You'll probably feel some tighter areas here. Feel free to give it a little rub if that's the case. So these are the masseter muscles, the ones that you use to chew. So if you're clenching your jaw, then those are going to be really tight. So this helps to relieve them. Up to the ear. And then the jaw, I love this bit, and so this is really good for giving your jaw definition as well, especially at the end of the day. Gravity has taken hold and you might have a bit more fluid retention under the old chin, so giving it definition using this bit, working from the centre. I'm going to hold. Keeping the gua sha stone flat. I'm doing this just on one side because I don't want to take up too much of your time. And last one. And then just moving on to the neck itself, so avoid the middle, this is too delicate, but we're going to use this curved edge here and just sweeping. This is really gentle. Back towards the ear, I'm just going right under the jaw, feel it's sort of crunchy, sinewy, really gentle, back to the ear. And this is going to just really encourage all of that lymph to drain through your system down to the ducts down here. And then I've seen people do different things. This is for lifting, up is for lifting, down is for draining. So if you want to focus more on lifting, then you can angle up and lift up the sides of the neck. I personally prefer to drain because I think that has more benefits of the lymphatic system. So using stone nice and flat, very gently, very, very gently down the side of the neck, from underneath the jaw down. So just very lightly brushing and encouraging that lymphatic drainage. So I won't show you the other side, I'll just let you repeat that if you need to, but do both sides. I will do some other videos to show you how to clean and care for your gua sha, and also some more tailored videos as well, maybe one for headaches, maybe one for jaw problems, so I'll do a couple, you can check them out. And yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. And otherwise, I hope you enjoy using your gua sha stone. They really are amazing. They, yeah, just completely improve your complexion, make you feel glowing and radiant, and have beautiful, beautiful skin. So I hope you enjoy, and I will see you soon.